Using charcoal is, I'm trying to push as many people I can, if they're brick or they're veneer, will allow a charcoal roof, which is black. It's not hotter. I mean, it's hotter if you're up there barefooted on it in the summer, but in the attic, it's not any harder. The underlayment that you have underneath the shingles controls that a lot. We use synthetic felt all the time. You probably do too. We upgrade that for free. I bet you upgrade that for free. So, yeah, when you're getting a roof too, you may think, man, with my colored brick, that little 100 grain roof would really be great. Or even on the interior, I really want to paint this room lavender. And you may like it, if you're going to stay there for a while, awesome. But if you're ever thinking about the long term, you got to think, what do most people want? Most people don't want a green roof or hot paint. I don't know, for hot paint, maybe he does, but I've seen these.
He does.
But I walked into many a home with these very uniquely painted rooms, and I think you're going to find market resistance on that as well.
I got one for you. Sometimes got a house and the outer room upstairs had foil wallpaper, silver, with lipstick kisses on it. Yeah, it was crazy. It's gone now.
Yeah, some things are
It was
nice.
like the weirdest of all things.
Yeah, some things are nice and trendy and great for you as your own personal taste in your own personal home. But you have to keep in mind, if you're wanting to put it on the market, what's going to appeal to the average buyer? Kitschy, trendy isn't always going to.
Great.
Yeah.
John, go ahead.
What about metal roofs?
Metal's awesome.
I'm going to let you go there. I don't do metal. I'll let it go.
So a lot of people like it because the durability of it. You don't have to replace it as often, but you also run into the issue where, depending on where you're at, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So that's one of the main issues going into
So
that.
the downside would be the expense of construction, first time installation or?
Yep.
Okay.
Is a metal roof more loud during a storm kind of thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Depends on how it's insulated.
I was gonna say, depending on your insulation in the attic, if you have an extra insulation behind the metal going up, and your windows, because you can hear a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have to replace it as often, right?
No.
So the cost
It's
up
more
front,
durable.
but then how long is it gonna last through all the hailstorms?
And your insurance might even be lower because you don't have to replace it as often.
Right.
So you can do a, what is it called, a beautification waiver, to where just standard hail, little dings, they won't cover it to get replaced. But if it's on the seams, if there's leaking, that's when they'll replace it. And that'll save you, I think, 10% for most insurances.
Go ahead.
Well, I like to shift gears and just stay in the same lane. What about the top 2 or 3 things for someone who maybe wanting to rent their house out? Those priorities might be different.
Yeah, it is different. And that's where you look at the neighborhood.
Yeah. But again, even as a renter, think about first things that you look at when you walk into a home. What are the things that really appeal to most people, especially women? Look at the kitchen and the master bedroom. So to me, those are the 2 rooms that are more important as far as appealing to somebody. And not every house has to be upgraded to granite countertops. It's just, especially if you're renting, just make it look nice. Maybe some newer appliances. Has your dishwasher been there for the last 20 years? It's probably going to go out soon. Just make it nice.
What about now? You mentioned granite countertops. Now, there's an alternative to granite. It's looks just like granite. I forget the name of it. Corgan. Yeah. So I mean, if you're looking to upgrade your kitchen counters.
Glass.
The what?
There's crushed glass. I found a YouTube video out there that this guy talked to counters, and it was a really cool video. He went in depth into the durability and the reasons why to do this counter versus that counter. And one of the ones he presented was crushed glass.
Wow.
They crushed the glass. It's obviously recycled, so now we're helping the environment a little bit. And it's also pretty durable. The problem with Silestone Corian, and you could probably talk to this, is it scorches. So know that if you have a renter that puts a hot pan on it or a curling iron or something on it that's hot, it's going to leave a mark and you might end up replacing it anyway. So we were both kind of on the same vein here when it comes to the renter properties. Look at durability.
flooring and also,
Yeah,
that's one of the big ones,
Some
look
of
for
the
something more
laminates.
durable.
yeah. There's some awesome hand scraped laminates. There's some really nice LVT that's out there that's really good for rental properties because you can pop out the piece that's, if you install it properly, you can pop out the piece that is scratched or warped or broken or whatever and just pop the next piece in.
Without having to replace a whole floor.
Yeah, without having to replace the whole floor. So then you just buy a little extra so you have, that's your insurance policy. It can't be glued down. It has to be installed differently.
We are a society of acronym maniacs. What does LVT stand for?
Luxury vinyl tile. It sounds fancy. It's not. It looks fancy. It's not really that fancy. But it also is better than ceramics and porcelains because it doesn't conduct cold or heat. So we're sitting on slabs and it actually has a little more give to it than the harder tiles. So if you put the LVT in, you're actually not going to walk around on a super cold floor. It's still going to be cooler than carpet, but it's not going to be cold. I actually discovered LVT for the first time in a home in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So they get chilly, and we actually took our shoes off and walked around on it in
Yeah.
winter, and it was not cold at all. It was amazing.
So now, speaking of, what about flooring in general? What is the latest trend on flooring and carpeting and such?
Planked.
And wood look.
Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily, you don't have to have, original hardwood floors or anything like that, but everybody likes at least the natural wood look. So,
A lot of people are going to the wood look, tile, the ceramic, or, other variations they make. They offer dark, light, anything to complement rooms, and that's a big trend right now.
another, big trend is just staining the concrete, throughout.
Make sure you drop the baseboards when you pull that flooring out, though.
Right?
It looks super tacky when they left the baseboards behind, and now there's, like a half-inch gap. And they didn't finish it properly. Right.
So, okay, so now that's
I actually did not buy a house because of that. For my personal purchase.
So now, what about the walls? I mean, so you go back in the 80s, and the walls, it was wood paneling. Okay.
Hey, I love that in the 80s. Just
In
not,
the 80s.
Just not in 2020.
It can, normally you change the wood look though, you
How?
repaint it.
Yeah.
You repaint, or what about taking it down completely?
I've had a lot of people that wanna take it down completely and replace it, just texture the wall behind it and.
You can do whatever you want to with enough time and money.
Yeah, but wood paneling walls, especially what I call the picture frame wood paneling walls, words cannot express how much I loathe them. Being someone who grew up with those and also owned a home with the wood paneling, it's very hard to decorate around because your wall is very limited. It's like you want to hang a picture in the middle of the wall. Oh wait, I can't because I've got this stupid looking framework there in the middle of it all. So I personally recommend, if you can, deleting it, replacing it with the textured walls or what have you.
Picture walls are deleted. That's exactly
Yes.
what I was thinking, yeah.
I'd rather see paneling than wallpaper.
Amen.
Yeah.
Especially the big bright floral paper, foil.
Yeah, we had a question.
What about windows? So, it used to be like divided light, is divided light in or out, I bought different houses that had and didn't have it, but the little frames in the window glass,
Depends on the style of the house.
On the style of the house, is still okay,
Those
not,
are only added in there for the look,
right,
so.
but is it on trend or off trend, or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't really
Okay.
matter. To me, it doesn't really add anything. Makes it hard, more difficult to clean because you're trying to get into all the grooves. But it doesn't really add or personal preference, really.
So now, what about? Well, let's move to the backyard. So
As
we've
long as
gone.
it's not frosted or not broken seals.
So we've gone through the front door and the landscaping of the front, and we talked generally about the flooring and the countertops and the paneling. So now let's go to the backyard. Okay, what is the trend and suggestion, and what is a wise investment into the backyard?
Covered patios.
Depending on the
Outdoor
size.
kitchens.
Yeah, depending on the size of the yard.
What would you say?
Outdoor kitchens.
Do you think that's a good investment, or?
Depends on the valuation of the house. I wouldn't do it in
Watson Jacobs.
some of the old, I was just gonna say, some of the old Fox and Jacobs homes over in the colony, that's probably not Unless you just really desperately need to sell it and you don't wanna get the money of the outdoor kitchen out of it, you just need to sell it and you need to increase that resale. But yeah, it depends on the value of the house, for sure.
Okay. Patio doors? I mean, an entranceway, ingoing, outgoing onto the outdoor patio?
Yeah, you're typically gonna have that anyway, because of, they're, when they build these, they build them with the thought process of you need escape routes. And the backyard's typically an escape route, so you're always gonna have some sort of exit to the backyard or a side yard, an alternative exit.
Probably not a sliding glass door. Those are like so 1972.
Right, on a track.
When I've seen one, when I go back to Ohio, I'm like,
still
oh,
there.
there's
They're
one
coming
for
back.
everyone.
But they're coming back.
Yeah.
Main View houses over here in Phillips Creek coming back.
Yeah, make it go away.
But they're different. They're not the same, they're not your grandma's sliding glass door.
They come off the hinge.
Yeah, well, they have a very different feel and a very different look to them. They feel a lot more modern, but people are like
lot
that.
better insulated as
A lot
well.
better insulated.
And
They
you
like
can
that
set it
floor
all
to
the way
ceiling.
in, so it opens up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the price point on that, Beverly or something?
Starting in the mid fours, but you can't get in there in mid fours anymore.
Eric,
They're almost built out.
Barn doors, okay, is that going out, the rolling barn doors?
It's still trending. Still trending. People love the barn doors, going into the bathroom, going into the kitchen, closing up your pantry door. Because it, kind of like the sliding glass door, you're able to use the floor space, so you're not having to keep that area open, so you can have a small table there or a chair there or whatever, depending on how your floor plan is laid out, without a door, or, having furniture obstruct the door opening. So, but it's cool.
And they can be made to look different ways.
Yeah.
They can look super traditional, or they can made to be look very contemporary, so I think that's why they're still
Yeah,
a favorite.
yeah.
And here's rain on a metal roof that's not very well insulated here.
I have a question.
Yes.
If your father-in-law wants to put love beads in his pantry and take the door off, is that a good move or a bad move?
Well, he has that little next gen space,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, so just let him do it and lock the door.
Yeah, but I would suggest keeping the door.
Right.
Don't, just store it someplace, because when you sell the house, you're gonna need to reinstall the door, because not everybody's gonna be so across the.
And would it be okay to just paint the walls black? Because he wants that done as well.
No.
Are you also using glow-in-the-dark contrasting paint?
Or
I don't know what goes on in that apartment, okay? I'm just saying. These are questions that I've
You know
been
what?
asked.
Let him make him sign a lease.
Shit.
I'm serious.
Michelle, you're funny,
I
okay?
did.
You've never met him, okay? Ask Matt and Suzanne, okay?
Our broker has a niece that moved in with him. He's also a real estate attorney. He made the niece sign a lease. And I highly recommend that if you have somebody move in with you for a month or more, that you have them sign a lease. And I don't care if they're not paying rent or not, that they have some sort of stipulations in there for eviction. Because you may want to get them out, and if you don't have that lease, you don't have ground to stand on to really evict them.
Yeah.
Because there's not this give take of.
They establish residency.
Yeah, so good luck. But the lease would also have a damage provision in it, that if he did something that wasn't.
Oh, trust me, Monica vetoed it, so I was just wondering from a real estate perspective.
No, but it was a good point for the if you're even if your kid moves back from college and lives with you for a period of time, have them sign a lease. If you ever want them to leave. Yeah.
Yeah, but the bees, the black
Or us, I'll
wall,
draft a lease
again,
for
that
you.
goes to home ownership, personal preference, it's kind of along with the foil lip, bathroom wallpaper over there.
White
It's
robe
not-
versus blue robe,
Yeah, yeah.
versus no
or
roll.
Eddie, oh no, that wasn't you, that was somebody else. The Christmas lights, got to see the backside grandpa.
We have a promulgated form lease, so if anyone needs one, I'm happy to help you put one of those together.
So we are winding down. Anybody got any last minute questions that they have on their mind about?
Well, the big question, let's talk real quick about master baths
Okay.
and kitchens, because those are things, I know from personal experience with listing clients that people look at master baths and kitchens when they're looking at homes. I hardly ever put the front photo of the house, because we all have houses that look the same, as my lead listing photo. I put a master bath or a kitchen and I swap them out, or a beautiful living room there, but I swap them out periodically. But master baths are important, but they can be a $30,000-$50,000 investment.
Now here's my question on that. For example, if you're living in a home that was built in the 80s, 70s or 80s, your master baths are very small.
You can still make them, you can still paint them.
Okay, but I'm just saying, there's certain things that you can do with a house that's built in the 70s or 80s, but what about the idea of actually wall removal to increase the size of certain things? Is that worthwhile?
A lot of people want to do that. It depends on the floor plan. It depends on which ones are load-bearing walls, because not all the walls are removable.
And what you're losing in the process.
Right.
Yeah, but again, you know, sometimes, if you're looking to remodel your bathroom, you don't have the 30 grand to, you know, install, you know, take out the bathtub, install a stand-up shower and, you know, do everything. Sometimes just the fixtures in there, put in new lighting, put in, you know, new faucet handles and that kind of thing, which is lower cost, but it makes it, you know, a little more trendy.
Okay. Well, anybody else have it? Angie?
What about the fence? I don't know if it's an HOA thing, but like steel posts versus wood posts.
I like steel posts, wood posts rot.
Yep.
They do, yeah. I've had several of mine replaced, and I'm just like Band-Aids, 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 you know, trying not to have that
With the
$10,000
newer
expense.
codes, they don't allow you to do full fences with wood now.
So that's what
You
I
can,
heard.
if you had wood from before, you can still repair it,
Yes.
which means 1/3 of the fence or less. If you're doing more than one side, you're gonna need to go to metal.
I mean, I want to go to metal. I just don't want to pay the price.
It's like the metal roof, it's you pay the price up front, but the longevity of that is high.
Last question, John.
She mentioned the evil term of the day, which is HOA. What sort of information are you allowed to publish about an HOA, or the neighborhoods or areas of town don't have HOAs, need to be modernized?
Well, when we're talking about remodels, if you're changing anything on the exterior of the home, including the roof, if you have an HOA, you probably have an architectural committee. Get your approval before you spend the money, because that HOA has the power in the state of Texas to come and make you rip it all out.
Yes.
And you don't want to take that risk, because it's a lot more money to then go back and replace.